All right, I owe you guys a huge apology. I promised a bunch of things that I was going to be around more. I was going to take y'all to Puerto Rico with me. I was going to start putting out vlogs regularly, and I completely let y'all down. I have not put out a vlog in a very long time. In fact, I think I've only posted once on Instagram this entire month. So you're probably wondering, like, why is this big hiatus happening from social media? Why am I off the grid? I stopped Snapchat, stopped posting on TikTok for like the past month. I'm sure my sponsors aren't happy with me. And I will say that there is a reason to this. I don't like to give excuses, but my excuse is like my time management has been kind of poor alongside the health problems that I was having. So you remember how I told y'all at the beginning of summer that my testosterone used to be really, really bad? Well, it got better. And in May, I was sitting around like 305. I think that was my T level. And I just got my testosterone levels back yesterday from the blood work that I did, and they're at 730. So that means in the past like 3 months, I have doubled my testosterone, which is insane. So my health is back on track so I can start adding things in. I'm taking 6 classes right now in a lab. It's a lot of work. And on top of that, you know, I'm still doing my coaching, and I want to get back into promoting coaching and just doing this because this is what genuinely makes me happy, setting up my camera in a parking lot and talking to it. Which is kind of weird. So this is what we're doing. I am going to, after my workout that I take y'all through today, I'm going to go to the camera store and I'm going to get a vlogging camera, because the camera that I have right now that I'm talking to is amazing. It's a super expensive camera, but the problem is I can't just like whip it out and be like, hey, and you know, Logan Paul style, just vlog myself. I can't do that. So it's just too big and it's too heavy, and it doesn't, it's like it's a whole setup process. Holy shit, in Arizona it is so hot. If y'all hear the AC blasting, I'm sorry about that, but I gotta blast it. So I'm gonna get that set up, and I'm also gonna be working with like 3 or 4 editors. Once I figure out which ones I like better, I'm gonna dial it down to either 1 or 2 editors, and then I'll be able to start really putting out content and hopefully switching up what I'm doing. I'm not gonna make a bunch of promises because I didn't come through on them last time. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep everything that I have going on in my head and work in silence, so that way I don't disappoint y'all again. So let's try to keep the bar low and come through with more than what's promised. But today we are hitting shoulders. Jeez, this is weird. I haven't talked to myself in a long time. We're hitting shoulders and core. I'm on a cut. A lot of stuff has happened. We gotta catch up. I'm on a cut now. I'm gonna show y'all my meal plan in another video, but I'm eating like 3,200 calories right now. And yes, that is a fat loss meal plan for me. Hold up, I'm also live in a new spot on campus. I'm no longer living in the frat, and I'm sure I'm gonna show it to you once I get a camera that I can kind of vlog style with. Gotta open up this gate. Okay, so I'm gonna cut right now, 3,200 calories, that's my fat loss cut. I tried to start with 3,000 calories, which some of y'all are thinking that's probably still pretty high, but I lost 4 pounds in 6 days off just 3,000 calories. And so I took like a week break off the cut because it was already starting to mess up my sleep because I lost weight pretty quickly. And so then I'm back on it now. I raised my calories slightly, and now I'm gonna be losing around 2 pounds per week, which is perfect to not have my sleep get all effed up. So that's what's going on. I wish I could mount this camera to something so it doesn't shake around, but it's too heavy. I can't put anything on it in my car. All right, what else is going on? I got a taper. It's my new style of haircut. So if you're a white boy and you don't know what to get, try a taper. I actually really fuck with getting a taper. It's a lot better than having those stupid ass sideburns that come all the way down. Like Elvis Presley. I want to start Twitch streaming. The reason I want to start Twitch streaming is because I can't be like a lot of the content creators out there that put out really good content right now. The ones that are like Jesse James West, that, you know, they upload once or twice a week, but they're bangers and that's their entire job. I got too much homework for that. I got labs I got to get ready for, practicals and exams and coaching clients. And it's like my social media is my entire life, unfortunately, as much as I wish it could be, which is why I'm hiring people to hopefully help me out with that. I think Twitch streaming would be cool because then I could just be like more relaxed and me just like interacting with you guys. You know what I mean? Like I can't keep up with posting all the time by myself on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. And then I even did like Twitter and Facebook for a little bit and YouTube. So, I mean, obviously adding one more thing in wouldn't be great, but if I could just stream and then clip everything up and have somebody post it across, like, you know, those little clips that people do, then that would work. So yeah, other updates. Let's see, I'm 225 pounds, if you can't tell by my face, or sorry, 226 pounds as of this morning. You should be weighing yourself every day if you're on a fat loss diet. You always need to weigh yourself. I'm getting honked at, bro. Just chill out. All right. Let's see, what's going on? What else is going on? That is the question. I'm really excited to show you guys my new place. It's really cool. I'm living with this dude that was in my frat last year. He's just like me. I'm almost 2 years sober, and he is a little over a year sober, which is awesome, which means that it's nice and quiet at night. It's not fucking loud. We're not having girls over. I know you think that's probably lame, but I don't. I think it's actually a flex. And we're like focused. We're getting dialed in. It's gonna be a good semester. I'm really hoping to really start bringing these back. Again, no promises. That's pretty much the update on what's going on. I'm gonna see y'all in the gym because I don't think I recorded my camera because I haven't touched it in so long. Or not recorded. I don't think I charged the battery on my camera. So I'm just gonna see y'all inside the gym when we hit shoulders. You're gonna see that I'm still pretty chunky for being on a cut, but we're working on it. So yeah, I'll see y'all in there. All right, like I said, we're hitting shoulders. No pump cover because you don't need a pump cover if you don't have anything to reveal, and I'm not lean enough yet, so no point. The great thing that's been working about this cut is I've been maintaining my strength so much better than my last cut. And you know what I can fully attribute that to? I've lowered the amount of days that I work out per week. Like I used to do pretty much religiously 6 days in a row and then take a rest day, like the 6-day bro split that like most people do, push-pull legs, Arnold, doesn't really matter. But I've been doing 6 days in a row followed by a rest day. And I think that the problem is you really don't give your muscles enough time to recover. So a lot of people have been on this like upper lower 4-day-a-week split, but I need to be in the gym more than that for my mental health. So what I've been doing is I've been doing 4 days on, 1 day off, and then 2 days on, and then 1 day off, and then, you know, back to the 4 days, so on and so forth. But it's actually been helping me a lot more because I realized that you don't build muscle without recovering, and you're not gonna recover if you're constantly fatiguing yourself. So, and I think that was actually a huge contributor to my testosterone being lower, is because I was genuinely overtraining. And overtraining doesn't always mean that you don't have to be in the gym 3 hours a day every single day to overtrain. You just have to be training enough to never let your muscles recover. Also, I don't know why I picked this back up. I'm not doing this way, this is a warm up. But I'm gonna show you what the strength is looking like now that we're heading into the cut. Also, you're probably wondering why I have a knee brace on. The other day, like 2 days ago, I was doing curls and my knee popped out of its place. Like my kneecap slid out because I don't have an ACL in my knee. And so I basically realized that if I can't even work out upper body with a torn ACL, then I'm gonna have to get the surgery. So unfortunately, I think it's like T-minus 75 days I'm getting surgery again. And I just got a CT scan today to decide whether or not I need to get 2 surgeries to fix my ACL this time. But I'm hoping that this is gonna be the last one and that I won't ever have to get ACL surgery again. Because I know you guys heard me talk about it before. My whole plan was that, you know, whenever I'm 28 or 29, I'll get my final ACL surgery, my 3rd one, and then I'll be able to, you know, throw a fucking ball with my kids. I'll be able to do all the regular father-son BS. I know I'm assuming that I'm having a boy. I'm just, all right, moving on. I want to have a fixed ACL whenever I have kids so I can do cool dad shit with them. But I just assumed that up until that point, I would just sacrifice being able to do anything athletic until I got to the age where I need to get my ACL reconstructed. But now I am going to get the surgery because if I can't even hit upper body, I kid you not, I was literally just standing doing curls and just popped out. I wasn't doing anything. And that means that I have to get surgery now. So, yeah. Also, alongside me saying how I'm not doing as much frequency anymore, how I'm only working out like 4 days on and then take a rest, I also realized that a big part of recovery is being really efficient when you're in the gym to maximize strength output, assuming that you're properly progressive overloading and tracking your progress. But what I'm trying to get at is I only spend at most like an hour and a half in the gym, not counting cardio time, and that's at max. A lot of times I'll work out literally for an hour to hour 15. From recording, it's gonna be between an hour and a half to 2 hours because it takes a while for me to switch the camera angles up. But I'm really efficient now. My workouts are a lot quicker, which is great because now when I train my clients, I don't ask them to be in the gym for longer than an hour, 15, hour 30 every time. All right, last warm up, 95s. That's butter. 110s, we're gonna go for 5. Completely blocks the camera.
Okay, I didn't realize that was gonna completely block the camera, but that was 7, so I'll take it. Probably try one more time, but get a not stupid angle. I'll take that. 7 on the first set, 6 in the second set, and those were sets to 0 RIR, so just didn't go completely to failure. You saw me whenever I thought I was gonna get my last rep, I just slowly lowered the weight afterwards. Probably do one more set here and we'll move on. All right, 2 sets, dumbbell lateral raises. Only 2 because the intensity is pretty high here. I'm going completely to failure both sets and doing some partials. One pro tip is try to flex or flare your lats while you do the exercise. It makes me feel like I put more tension onto my side delts as opposed to my forearms and biceps. So I probably got around 6 or 7 solid ass reps. That 8th rep, I definitely didn't get the full range of motion, but then I don't stop once I fill my first rep. Then I just keep getting reps with continuously smaller and smaller range of motion, because that initial range of motion is honestly where you work your side delts the most, assuming that you're flaring your lats and you're keeping tension on your delts. Also, your side delt is a very small muscle. So I've talked about how important it is to hit your side delts, but your side delts is actually mostly made up of a little bit of your front delt and your rear delt. Your side delt by itself is very tiny. So if you want to make your side delts look bigger, you still have to hit front and rear delts. Unfortunately, I wish it was that easy. But 2 sets here, and then I'm gonna do another lateral raise movement because I love hitting. When I do this exercise, or really any lateral movement, I'm not just coming out straight to the side, I'm coming out to the sides, but also slightly forwards. That way it also hits a little bit of that front delt, like I was just saying. So, long-winded explanation. Hopefully this angle looks all right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do front raises, supinated. I would prefer to stand and do this exercise, but because I don't have an ACL, I have to do it seated, which honestly makes you be a little more stable. So it's not a bad thing. It's just I like doing it standing better. Let's get this music on. All right, this is low-key too heavy. I'm gonna drop set this set, and then next set I'm gonna use a lighter starting weight. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm doing these standing. I like them so much better standing. I'm gonna give myself a second and then do alternating. Oh my gosh. Honestly, these are better on a cable, but I just don't want to have to move my whole setup to do it on a cable. So 2 sets here and we're moving on.
Is that yours?
Oh, dude.
It was stuck in
I
the thing
appreciate
over
you.
there.
Thank you, bro. I was about to just start talking without the mic. All right, here we go. I just got a mythical pull. Never get this machine at the gym. I feel like it's always taken. So we're gonna be doing some lateral raises again, this time cable. That's good. Wait.
Opposite hand, opposite cable. Try to flare your lats while you do this. And I forgot to start my music. All right, honestly, that was a little dangerous for me because I don't want to be bracing too hard while I'm standing because I could pop my ACL out. And if I pop my ACL out while, or not my ACL, if I pop my kneecap out of its spot while the brace is on, it'll lock it out of place, which will just mean that I'll have like my knee dislocated for longer than I want it to, because usually when I pop it, it's like a snip snap, kind of pops out, pops back in. But if I have the brace on, it pops out, locks it out of place, and then it hurts a lot more, and the recovery is a lot longer. So a long explanation for saying how I should lighten the weight. Dude, I haven't been this happy in a long time. I miss making these videos. Like, I know these videos aren't necessarily super entertaining, but just coming in here and doing what I love and filming it, it's pretty fucking cool. All right, since I have a busted knee, I can't do most of the ab exercises I like to do. I can only do ones where my knee is like not being planted or having any pressure on it. So that leaves really just 2 exercises, hanging leg raises and this exercise right here. And unfortunately for me, this is the best and hardest exercise to do. Holy shit. Okay, quick breakdown of this exercise. So make sure you work your total core and not just your hip flexors. You wanna make sure that you're bringing your butt up off the bench once you get to the top of the rep right here. All you're trying to do is keep your butt simultaneously off the bench while you lower your legs for as long as you can. You're gonna get to a point where you can no longer keep your butt off the bench, and then what you're gonna do is just lift your legs up, butt off, butt back down, legs down, and repeat that. It's a very, very hard exercise. The whole point is you're gonna get full range of motion, and when you bring your legs up, try to perform that part pretty quick. It's like performing a concentric, like literally like any other exercise. So when you're doing a dumbbell incline bench press, you don't slowly push the weight up and slowly drop the weight down. It's the same thing with this. When you're contracting or doing the concentric, you go as fast as you can on the way up, and then go super slow on the way down, trying to build up as much tension as possible. So yeah, 3 sets here. And honestly, this is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some hot girl walking, but I feel like this already might be too long of a video, so I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you need a coach or you're trying to get jacked and you wanna do it as a natural, hit me up, baby. dirkdramon.com. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.